It's the Cable MTGO Show.
Another crippling step from Mechanics Eye. Yeah, we can give him credit for that. I like Fractured, Voidwalker, and Chrome Mox. It's so hard for me to pass a Chrome Mox, huh? I love that card too much. Oh, haha. I miss Chrome Mox. Remember when we had Chrome Mox in the pack? Whole world looked better. Nah, Heliorm. That card's fine. It's like kind of a medium first pick, though. Pick 3 Library. Oh, Library goes pretty late sometimes in stronger packs. Fucking power creep. What you all know about Barbara Streisand? Look at a Metamorph. Looking at these lands. Solemn, Sculler. Should we Sculler? Kind of a medium pack, Echo with Bowmaster. Oh, I'm just gonna respond to my opponent's Echo. No work required. The lazy man's Bowmaster. Yeah, that was some years back, Lord Sorrow. You gonna be a Lurrus deck? Maybe if I got like a Black Lotus. Hey, Power Dad 5000, thanks for the 26 months there. You want more black 1-drops? Just play some Moxen. Just start your curve on 2. Easy game. This is kind of putting me in a Neil Cicierega mode. Ooh. Bustin'. We can listen to Bustin'. Yes. This is like pretty much the only card I cared about that we passed. Was the old Smug Cop. Are you actualing my mood, J-Dub? I've already repressed that memory, Eric. Chrome Mox is dead to me. I don't even know what the card does. Alright, Mox Jet. Hey, Bernardo. Thanks for the 9 months. Yeah, cheers to Brazil. One of these years, I'll make it to Brazil. Wow, this is like the stone worst opener we can imagine, huh? Black, white, bad stuff? No, there's some good stuff in here. We got Library, we got Bowmasters, Voidwalker. It trails off a bit after that, but we got some good cards. Recruiter's never good. It's like a 3-mana 1/1. I barely want it in my clamp decks. People love that shit. People are like, 3 mana for a 1/1? And it tutors for like 1 or 2 specific cards? Usually cards that you want to play earlier than it? Ah! Guess I'm taking a stupid angel. I want some cards off this thing. Or want some games off this card. That needs some fixing, huh? Needs a pick some fixing or 10. Usher's pretty solid. Setting a reminder to order one. Ghostbuster Afterlife. I think it's like... What's the word? It's underrated, but still not great. It's fine. Hey, hey, hey. I think we need to take this courtyard. They stuffed every card I wanted from this entire pack into one fucking booster so I can only get one card out of it. We got Skull Clamp here, Liliana, Recurring Nightmare, Hero Blade Hold, fucking, gotta take this stupid courtyard. This is horse water. Freaky ghost bed. Pack was better than my deck. Not quite, but yeah. A removal spell? Just for me? So the next thing that it's going to autoplay is an hour of relaxing SpongeBob music. I don't know if I'm in for an hour of relaxing SpongeBob music. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take the Soul Ring over the walk here. Mana's not good enough just to consider splashes, right? We've got some cards that aren't bad to power out quickly, assuming we can cast them. Even Terminal the Copter. Don't hate that. Is that Luris people were talking about? Nice. Yeah, throw me some more duels. We got a deck, Report would be hot. Snuff Out's a little painful with the Bob. We're also a little light on removal. I think I'm gonna take the Talisman. It's not the best because our curve isn't. I guess I could take the Tower. I just like the Talisman is something to play off Soul Ring. Like make sure that we can play one of these. Yeah, it's giving more fixing. So Saga gets Soul Ring. I don't know if that makes it a good Saga deck though. Only having one thing to grab. Bit late in the day, and I want more removal. So. All the fixing in pack 3. There's a stage for Dark Depths, but I think Scrubland's more important here, Yeah, your Hulk was tempting. The Soul Ring just makes it a lot more castable, you know? Well, I'm much less worried about my mana than I was after pack 1. Do play Luris just as a card. It's better than Flicker Wisp here. Flicker Wisp on Splicer. It probably is. Not by like a lot, but a little bit. I can change my mind too. We don't have to run it. Line Sash is a nice backup for Stoneforge. I don't want to main deck it though. Get out of here. This is not my first time playing Call the Ring, no. Card's solid. Almost a good mentor deck. Call the Ring. Do you know how the ring mechanic works? The tempting thing? At the beginning of your upkeep, you get tempted, and then every time you get tempted, and you like choose a creature to be your ring bearer, you can pay 2 life and draw a card. Oh shit, what up? C Pete gifting 10 subs. Congrats to Mob, Keyjart. Eldrazi Titan 87, Super Nippon, GKWA 6, Chili Wrangler, Ta'un, Sick Think, a Magikarp, and Heat Blood. Congrats, folks, and thanks again to C Pete. Hell yeah, C Pete. I really enjoyed myself overall. Quality season of Cuban. Oh shit, what up? So we left them with a Gideon and a Chartaquarus. Now they fired off the Chartaquarus. Got a bunch of cards in hand. Just can't forget that Gideon hum. Certainly feels like the opponent's playing a Delve deck, huh? Considering stuff. I don't know, Spazlaz. I don't know, like, their numbers to look at and stuff. There's a new set out, Mega Attack. Probably play with the new card some, huh? Thinking about taking tomorrow off. Because I slept like dog shit today. I haven't taken many days off. So that was some shit, huh? I'm not playing this stupid Scale Lord. Right? I also thought Nucleo was a friend of the stream. Not a take all of the turns so Caleb doesn't get any person. It's alright. Bob Maher will be my friend. Yeah, I brought in Lion Sash for Snapcaster Mage. Not something I always do, but sometimes it makes sense. My deck's less good. My cards are less good. The good old days? Yeah. We time walking again? Unbanning Stoneforge ended up not mattering. That's not true. Fucking Hammer Time is like a tier deck. It was like considered a top deck for a long time, right? Have you tried playing Hammer Time in a format that doesn't have Stoneforge Mystic? It's a lot worse. Oh, maybe I should just be ECDing the One Ring. I think this will work though. Yeah, if they play a sweeper or something, then we can ECD then. Hammer wasn't good before Urza Saga. I don't think that matters. The comment is that like unbanning Stoneforge didn't matter, and that's what I'm taking issue with. Oh, you to keep the germ? Nice. keep keep juicing the germ. A non-equipped germ. I've seen a few. I think the most common one out of Powered Cube is like Gideon Emblem. Love to hear it, Mikey. Well, that game went better, huh? Let's do that again. Filthy Time Walk deck going on over there. I don't know what I'm supposed to play on turn 2 here. Probably Bob, but yeah, I just don't know. Maybe Voidwalker. I don't want to pass and hold up Bowmasters to respond to Jace with, because they might want to activate Jace on my turn, and then I'm just like time walking myself. Fucked up card that Orcish Bowmasters, huh? One ring coming down, sure. Yeah, not sure what I'm supposed to play here either. Love a dress. Bob versus Stoneforge Mystic versus activating Usher. We're gonna have a Bob going with the Call of the Ring, Stoneforge Mystic's so slow though. I'm just getting Batter Skull. I'll go Sash. They answer the Stoneforge Mystic. It's like cheaper to run out. I don't think I want to run it out. Done like 2 turns here. Yeah, I think that decision just didn't matter very much. Stoneforge versus Bob versus Usher. Bans a rare in cube. Very rare, yeah. You could say that Time Vault got like banned. Time Vault and the dungeon card that we had recently. Yeah, White Plume. I think those are the only cards that got, like, cut for that combination of being super obnoxious plus... Just thinking what I want to do with this turn. I could equip the Lion Sash to something. Yeah, I guess I like that. Should have bowed it in. That was my play. So the cool thing about putting a Lion Sash on something is if the opponent plays a sweeper, the sash doesn't die because it's currently an equipment, and we'll just chill and play. Give you something for the Call of the Ring to draw cards off of and, you know, attack for lethal if they did play a sweeper here. I think we're just going to see a 1 ring. I really like leading on my tap dual lands, but feels like that when we want to save to cycle this game, huh? The old infinite land. Yeah, hope Lurius Voidwalker does something. We'll see. Nucleo Synth after my last match said the Bowmaster's card seems kind of messed up. Are people complaining about it a lot in Constructed? They are, Nucleo. They very much are. Especially in Modern and Historic. Historic has gotten, like, really homogenous the last time I looked at the format. Yeah. You're on the play, right? So the poll was this. You're on the play, you go turn 1 Dark Ritual. Your hand has Thoughtseize and Hymn to Truck. Which do you lead on? Which has been a question that people have asked, you know, for a long fucking time. It's not some new question or whatever. But this is like a pretty large space to debate it or what have you. Anyway, I personally lead on Thoughtseize. If I'm playing Hymn to Truck in Legacy, I'm playing a Wasteland deck. And I want to maximize the chance that my Hymn to Truck hits lands. So we Thoughtseize. You Thoughtseize first, you Thoughtseize after. You're getting their best card either way. The argument to Thoughtseizing after the Hymn to Truck is you have more information, right? You get to see what the Hymn hit first. And that can change like what's good in the hand. But people keep one-laners in Legacy all the fucking time. And again, if I'm playing him to Truck, I'm playing Wasteland, so definitely leading on Thoughtseize. Hey, Just Aggressive, thanks for 47 months there, thanks for sharing that Prime. That doesn't matter, Beef Punch. So if you lead on Hymn to Turok and the important force of wills you, and then you Thoughtseize, like you're getting a lot of the same cards. The Hymn is still 2 for winning them. You generally don't care if it mind if it gets force of willed. And it's turn 1, you're on the play, so days doesn't matter. So that was bad for me. Hard cast Solitude there. Didn't love that. It's hard to Thoughtseize first and wonder what you should take based off what the hymn hits. It's not really. You Thoughtseize, you take their best card, you hymn them. It's not... It has never been hard for me. You're like either trying to maximize the Thoughtseize or maximize the hymn. And the hymn is the more powerful card. One where, like, you're making deck-specific choices to include it and stuff. If the opponent forces the Dark Ritual, then we don't have a fucking question, do we? You're worried about Thoughtseize missing after a hymn, you're winning anyways. Not really, Alico Greco. You just played a fucking Dark Ritual, a Thoughtseize, and a Hymn to Turok. If your Thoughtseize misses, it's actually a big fucking deal. Because you're sitting there with, like, what? How many cards? How many cards remaining? You're on the play, you've got 3 cards left. How many of those are fucking lands, right? And there's some land-heavy decks in Legacy. Some decks that are just, like, totally fine, just dropping lands for a few turns. 12 post, actual lands. Yeah, their only lands in hand may also be matched by your only lands in hand. And it might overmatch you. Because, again, you're playing a Hymn to Turok deck, so, like, what lands could you have? I think I'm just supposed to play Valkyrie and pass here. It's really unpleasant, but I think that's the line. Yeah, Garrico. Yeah, it's valid. I wonder how many of the people arguing on each side have actually, like, played dedicated Hymn to Turok decks in Legacy. Hard to know, right? A deck playing Dark Ritual and Hymn to Turok in Legacy. It's not going to be a tier. You're going to be talking about, like, some rogue concoction, however you spin it. So this sucks. Yeah, it's going to be a rogue thing, no matter how you slice it, Torvak. I think, like, calling it a one-deck card is weird, because it's always going to be something that's, like, tier 4 plus. I think I'll cut Trespasser here. Easier to keep if we had that third land, huh? Or we have Crewing Copter. I think this hand's worse, even though we have that third land. No second Black Source is still an issue with a lot of our draws. What are you talking about, Virabin? Bug Scam. The Bug Scam lists I've seen are not playing Dark Ritual. And I've only seen Hymn to Turok in, like, a couple of lists. But you're not really, like, disproving my point that, like, the majority of the time you're seeing Dark Ritual and Hymn to Turok. It's going to be in some tier 4 deck. You're like, Team America's playable? It's like, well, what the fuck do you think Tier 4 Plus means? Someone else said it more accurately, that it's like generally going to be a either like a pox shell or a some aggro thing. Do you actually ritual on turn 1 if your only follow-up is him? Yes. Yes, Torvak, you do. Wait, are you saying like only playing him to Turok? Like if you don't have the Thoughtseize? The issue of not playing your discard spells on turn 1 in Legacy is that there's a number of Legacy decks that fucking kill you if you do not do so. One of the reasons that discard is kind of bad is because you are giving your opponent that turn. Ousting Solemn feels weird. Saving the Oust for Elder Storm doesn't really save me. I'll do this, I guess. I did a whole set review on it, Aegis. But yeah, my head's not really in it right now. I'm trying to enjoy Vintage Cube on the last day here. If the better skill resolves, I like jumping. Hell yeah, Insectile. Just never beating an Elesh Norn in a million years, Yeah. Yeah, Torvak. And a lot of, like, Blue-Black X, Control decks, and Tempo decks back in the day. If double jumping the Germ repped lethal, I'd be into that. But it doesn't really here. Kind of surprised I just ate it. Maybe they have a thing. Like on this board, I can move the Batterskull over to the Usher. An Elspeth Pump, and that's lethal. So that's why I expected them to chump the Germ. They've got cards like Solitude and Elesh Norn that just kind of destroy me, though. Either way I go with it. Semi-tempting to crack the Horizon Canopy on their upkeep. Get one card deeper with Library and still have enough mana for Elesh Norn if you do hit it. Bit of a desperation move, though, right? Like, if you already have stuff to do. If you're already in a good spot. Well, it's not worth. They're not holding up hardcast. Yeah, maybe they're just missing the equip plus jump. We'll see. Could still be the hardcast Solitude. I'm doing something now. Cycling Triumph deal. They've already seen these cards with library, right? Weird stuff. I like Giver here. Interesting. The curve's like really good, right? Thoughtseize into Bob and a Stoneforge. To library or not to library? Yeah. I think I like Looting Away Lily. Maybe land now. The Jace doesn't line up that well against the Smoker's Copter. That's why I left it. Could be wrong. Oh, some damage, huh? Love that. Love that for me. Pretty busted opening. I agree. Pretty solid. About as good as we can do, Yeah, Bowmaster chumping and then getting a ping when they draw a Solemn. Not the craziest. Passing with mana up. Kind of reads like Solitude to me. Well, they didn't play out Jace, right? They could have played Jason, bounce something or drawn or whatever. Nice. This is Shark. It is. Hey, Deck and Blackblade, things 13 months. Thank you for supporting. I think they're thinking about if they want to block with the Shark or not. Like last game, the terrifying card out of them for me is Elish Norn. The fact that the Germ is connecting here makes it a little less scary. Because it means at least I won't be dead on the Elish Norn turn. They get untap and wins. Get a 1/1 counter on the Smuggler's Copter is kind of nice too. Same thing that I always do, Dwarf Rage. Play some Modern, maybe play some Legacy. Play some New Set Limited. I think there's a really high chance I take tomorrow off though. I'm like very drained. Looks like they didn't find what they were looking for, huh? That Jace Brainstorm. Hey, Moon King Elgor. Thanks to the Sob. Thanks to 12 months, the full year. I think I always underrate ECD. I always draft it because I play it a lot, but then I like board it out or don't. It doesn't make the main deck as often as it should. I always end up boarding it in. Yeah, Bowmaster's fucked up, huh? Kind of responsible for both my wins there. People are always like, I think, a little too critical of lines when someone's just super fucking dead and just like Hail Marrying. A sneeze. Hopefully I don't regret not scullering or bowmastering this turn. An interesting combination of cards to see in the finals, huh? That's why I was giggling. I'm pretty sure I just chose one from the set basic swamps. They're all gas. Hey, Strategist in Hiatus, thanks for 26 months there. I like literally have one. I have an artist proof of this plane sketched. And I don't actually know if it's this one or one of the other ones. They're all, you're right, they're all very similar. But they're good. Yeah, samesies basic. The swamps in that set, I think there's a few that you can argue for. And the mountains are all pretty similar. And again, also pretty good. I guess I technically should have tapped it first. Well... should have played out that Horizon land earlier. I could draw to the orcs right now. I think playing that land's probably wrong. Is there a way for them to cheat the ultimatum? There's two main ways. There's Mizium Mastery, which would take a loot effect. And then there's also Dream Halls. Possible they have both in their deck. Yeah, Mystics is Mastery. Sorry, that one. Hell yeah, Jed him. I think this might be my last game of the Cube season. We saw Exhume, so we're gonna board in some of the graveyard hate here. I think Trespasser's a little miserable. Am I shaving my beard after? Why do people care about when I shave my beard? Wasn't planning on it. Yeah, the best moment was the Mold 4 win on the play with the land D step. You can watch that. You can watch that draft on YouTube. It was pretty great. You're all waiting for Mana Traders to come pay me money to shave again? Yeah. Is that the only reason I have viewers? I think there's a very, very good chance that's not happening again, friends. Get the Voidwalker down against the Exhume.com. To be fair to Mana Traders, they've donated thousands of dollars to the stream. Want to miss their third land over there. Oh, and they only have 4 cards in hand. Is that a double mole on the play then? This is their turn 4, so they should be 7+3. They should have 10 cards. And they have 8, yeah. Yeah, so double mole to 5 on the play. I was going to double 2-drop this turn, but I think I want a Lily on uptick now. Might help them, sure. Am I going to 9 by any chance? Oh, is that the art festival? There's some art festival that I hear about every year. LuxCon? I think that's what I'm thinking of, yeah. It sounds fucking sweet. My line's a lot lower than that, Garber. The last time someone asked me if I would need to list a price, and this was years ago, so I don't know if it's still my line. But the last time someone asked me to list a price for shaving my beard, I told them $50. And they were like, "What? That's so low." And I was like, "Fucking pay me $50 then, bitch." And then they left. Well, there you are. It does grow for free, yeah. Mana Traders overpaid? I won't say that. They're donating to the stream. They sponsor the stream. Hey, Chungtastic. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 63 months. Like, they didn't ask me a price. They literally donated first. And then asked me to shave to amuse them. Oh shit, what up? Hey, FK Sandwich. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 56 months. I believe it is the last match of the season. Potentially last game. We are up a game here. How much to shave my headphones? Lather them up. Get the straight edge out. Smolger's Copter is a real sweet one, huh? Smoothing out draws and stuff. It's a lower pick than it used to be. Just because, you know, power creep, there's more good cards in the cube. Card still rocks. Oh, they're wheeling. Well, the Thoughtseize helps. Assuming I get a turn. surprised they didn't Vamp Tutor before wheel. If they Vamp Tutor before wheel, they only have 4 mana post wheel. I think they were trying to draw the 3 blue. I think they were trying to draw Dream Halls, is what that was. I'm going to play and equip the Lion Sash here. And pass the Bowmaster up. Liliana could have upticked, because we do have this Lion Sash in play. Oh, if I double pump with the Lion Sash, we prevent them from cracking Tarn. It's kind of real. Well, it didn't matter. Well, chat, we managed to finish the season on a trophy. I'm going to go to bed. I'm really excited to go to sleep. But thanks, everybody, for coming out. Hope you all enjoyed the last day of streaming. Got a couple trophies here, a couple cool decks. Been a really cool season. Been really fun. My favorite cube iteration yet, I think, of the vintage powered cube. Been a real good time. A lot of good matches, a lot of good opponents. Extremely few slops. I feel like I didn't even get that cranky.